Welcome back to JHS Weekly. I'm Ethan Bird.
And I'm James Wheeler.
Franklin Technology Center is teaming up with Pittsburgh State University.
PSU is giving 10 full-ride scholarships to Franklin Tech students enrolled in the construction and technology classes.
This partnership will be an amazing opportunity for all of our students to be able to take that next step.
I do think it's a really good career because a lot of technical programs like this don't really require a university degree, but it also gives students the option to pursue a university degree and not just going straight into the workforce.
Partnership will start next year.
And then in HVAC.
With EOC exams just around the corner, students across JHS are deep in preparation.
JHD reporter Shay Izmorlova brings us a closer look at how students and teachers are getting ready.
Testing season is here at Joplin High School. That means one thing, EOC prep. Students are doing their best to feel ready for the test. But how are they preparing for it? Let's find out. Kristen Bagby teaches American government, and she is one of the many teachers preparing students for the end-of-course test.
Sometimes it's difficult because you're going through a whole year worth of information, and for government it's a semester's worth of information, and we move pretty fast.
While test results are one way to measure learning, the teacher says the real value lies in the knowledge students gain along the way.
Sometimes we have students that have really bad test anxiety, and so that might impact the way that they perform on a test, and that test score might not be a true reflection of what they've actually learned.
The teacher encourages students to do their best and stay focused as they prepare for this upcoming challenge.
Throughout the semester, make sure you're paying attention in class as much as possible. With these EOCs, we don't know what's going to be on them.
Sophomore Nick Tarr says he's ready for the big test.
In the practice tests, I've gotten like an 85 without studying, which granted, I should be studying. I'm probably going to do that this time around for the actual EOC.
But does Nick think the test is a good overview of what he has learned this past year?
I think it does, because we have multiple teachers that compile the information that we've learned throughout the year to make the EOC. So if it didn't reflect the stuff that we've learned this year, then they're not sticking to what they're told to do.
The tests start on Monday. Good luck, everyone. Reporting for JHD, I am Shahlo Ismailova.
James, are you ready for EOC testing?
I'm ready for everyone but my math one.
Oh, me too. I have to take EOCs in 4 classes, guys.
Oh my God.
Usually, when you're a 10, you're perfect. However, in the music world, getting a 1 is what you strive for.
JHD reporter Alexander Ruprecht shows us how the Joplin band brought home a lot of ones at a recent competition.
The band and the orchestra together teamed up to bring home some wins to Joplin. They both went to the Missouri State High School Activities Association Large Ensemble Festival in Carl Junction, and they came away winners. Band director Philip Soule says it takes a lot of hard work to prepare for these festivals.
It's a lot of score preparation at the beginning, so I try to have the score studied and understood kind of what I want to hear from the group before I even hand out the piece. So I'd say I probably look at the music maybe 2 to 3 weeks before I hand it out to the kids.
Senior trumpet player Jackson Shanks says that Mr. Soule isn't the only one who has to put in a lot of hard work.
So all the last couple months we've been prepping, learning how to sight read, learning our 2 pieces, and just crushing out those fine details.
The band received 4 different ones from 4 different judges.
A 1 is, as we're playing, it's considered exemplary, is what they call it at our festival. That is, are we playing things in tune well? Are we playing the music that the judges are looking at? Are we playing it accurately to the style of the piece?
Senior baritone player Evan Stamper says that he thinks everyone had an absolute blast going to the festival.
You know, we got to really play our hearts out and play what we wanted to play, and the music was really good this year, so we had a lot of fun.
If you see one of your performing arts friends in the hallway, make sure to congratulate them. Reporting for JHD, this is Alexander Ruprecht.
James, did you get a 1 at the band competition?
Well, I'm in band, so yeah.
Oh, man. That's good to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Franklin Technology Center is teaming up with an area business to help students get some hands-on experience.
JHD reporter Amy Amadon shows us how students are working as a team to help the business get ahead.
Students in Franklin Technology Center are preparing for jobs after school, right in their classroom. Levi Reed is a manufacturing teacher, and he is helping students work for a company named Depco, and they make educational products for students. The students are creating measuring blocks to help students learn how to measure precisely in classes.
We bought actually some new machines from them, and when they were here, doing some training, they just thought, hey, why wouldn't we have you guys make those parts? And so they sent over a blueprint for us to check out, and then they gave us a 3D model.
Buying parts is always expensive, but by having the FT students make it, it saves the company a bit of money.
Making these so that they have a product that they don't have to pay twice as much for because we're just a student organization.
Junior Hunter Johnson is one of the 2 students working on this project, and he says it can be tough.
And so it becomes inaccurate, especially if you're trying to sync up several tools in between two machines for multiple operations.
It takes several attempts to get the part correct, but once they figure that out, it will cut down on production time.
So being able to read and write G-code is very helpful. So there was several parts, like when I was facing off the part, where it would feed inward and it would take a cut and it would feed back out instead of rapiding G00. So we cut inward and then wrap it out.
Students aren't only getting to work with businesses and manufacturing, but also
Early childhood, or even CNA.
by working with these companies while in school, it helps them get jobs when they graduate. Reporting for JHD, this is Amy Amadon.
There's a local movie theater under new management, and the owners are from Joplin.
JHD reporter Dennis Bateman tells us about the new theater and the movie club hosted every Wednesday.
715 East Broadway Street houses the Royale Cinema Lounge, Joplin's local independent theater. It's co-owned and operated by Caleb Hurley, and the movie selection is handpicked for viewers to enjoy.
So we work in new releases and we do mystery movies. So the way that works is new releases are films that have just been released to the public, but we also make sure for at least one time slot every day, we pick one movie that we just want people to see.
However, every Wednesday at 8, Jake Bennett hosts the Midweek Movies, a film club where people can come in and enjoy the theater experience together.
And every Wednesday night you can count on a movie at 8 p.m. curated by me, and that doesn't always necessarily look like highbrow cinema. Like, my favorite thing about it is showcasing movies that, you know, I think are just fun.
The best part, the accessibility. Midweek Movies is open to anyone and everyone.
Yeah, it's super fun, and you just show up, no age limit, nothing. I usually try to, one thing I think is important in movies is their accessibility. I think you should be able to watch a movie with your grandparents and your little brother.
Another perk of the new theater are the tickets. For $5, you can come in and watch any movie you want all day. Reporting for JHD, this has been Dennis Bateman.
So James, you try to check out the movie theater?
Oh yeah, that place looks really cool.
I might go there to watch the new Fantastic Four coming out this year.
Oh yeah.
This has been JHS Weekly.
Thanks for watching.